What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And this video is a long and awaited video, man. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I've been wanting to have this figure in my hand ever since they announced or showed any kind of imagery regarding Tony the Tiger. Frosted Flakes, Tony the Tiger is finally in my possession. Found this guy at Target. I posted a video about how I had this whole big treasure find in Target one day. And man, I was so happy to see Tony the Tiger, man. They had Tony and they had Chester Cheetah, both cats. But I already had Chester Cheetah. Now, if they had the flaming version, I don't know. I might have jumped on it. I don't know. I don't really need it, but they kind of get you, you know. Anyway, I got the cool cat already. Now I got the other cool cat. Now, what made this cat so cool? Oh my gosh, you don't understand, man. What made this cat so cool is that he inspired confidence in us kids. We had all of this stuff going on in the 80s and 90s and so forth. But man, during the 80s, seeing this commercial during Saturday morning, it was strategically put on Saturday morning because that's when we watched our cartoons. So you had Saturday morning commercials. So for toys, cereal, all these different mascots, it was perfectly put in place for us to see this stuff. So we saw Lucky Charms, we saw Captain Crunch, we saw Sugar Bear from Super Golden Crisp. I'm waiting for that one. We saw I Dig 'Em, the frog, forgot what cereal that came from. But of course we had the Trix Rabbit. I want those. I want those, the ones I just named. Captain Crunch, I didn't do the cereal that much, but you see, these mascots were cool. And Tony was one of the ones, man. He added to that 80s confidence building. He was the one that told you that you were great. You know, eat your frosted flakes because it brings out the tiger in you. Now, of course, we knew that eating frosted flakes wasn't bringing out no tiger. It wasn't doing nothing but just filling you up. But the idea, the concept they had was absolutely brilliant, man. The way they had Tony just being around everybody with folks doing all kinds of sports. It wasn't just basketball because he comes with the basketball. But we had so much with this guy. It was so cool to have Tony just being on screen. Of course, I like tigers. I like cats. He was a big cat, and he was a cool dude. Oh my gosh, man. We need this. Children of today need these commercials. I don't know if you've seen any of this. Like if you have some type of ad tier for your streaming service or what have you, and even if you're watching free TV, I don't know if there are any commercials that are out there that are geared toward children at a specific time frame. And I have yet to see like these cereal commercials, or maybe I just missed it because it's not that big anymore. But cereal commercials, these toy commercials, these mascots that just inspired you. That's what they did. And we need more like that. Tony was everything, man. He was so cool. So yeah, well, I'm going to open this guy up because as you can tell, I am so excited to finally have Tony the Tiger. Such a cool cat, man. Absolutely, man. They do a variation. I don't know what kind of variation it would do, but dude, he was always one of my top, man. I mean, favorite cereals, Frosted Flakes, Honeycomb, the Honey Nut Cheerios with the B. Yes, I would definitely get the B. Absolutely. But man, Saturday morning stuff, man, strategically, and then weekday afternoons as well. Strategically putting these things in place for us to look at and get it. We don't have that anymore. Like toy sales, when shows are out just advertising for toys, that's missing. We need more of that stuff anymore. So I would love to see that. And if anybody else has seen, like if you have some type of ad tier, streaming, whatever, with ads or free TV or whatever, and you're seeing these commercials, if you have that going on, let me know. Because I would like to see these specific kid-based commercials featuring cereal mascots, toys, and just that can-do attitude. Because this piggybacked off of all the other stuff we had with G.I. Joe and Ruby Spears and all the other different things, man. He-Man, Hanna-Barbera, giving you lessons and just helping you understand that you can do it. Just keep on going. All right. I'm going to open this thing up and we're going to have some fun with this guy for sure. Okay, so here he is out of the packaging, and he is a cool man. He's a hefty boy. He's a beefy boy, and I like it. I like this guy, and he is top heavy. Yeah, I saw another person review this, and they showed that he had like weak ankles or what have you, and you can understand. I mean, he's top heavy, so you got to get him positioned a certain way. His foot may needs to be out. It may need to be out a little bit, and this back might need to tilt him back a little bit or what have you. If you have him posted or posed on a particular platform, so you want to keep that in mind when you're posing him. But yes, there's that big old box. That's a big box. I didn't think it was going to be that big, but it's a big box. I mean, it covers most of his torso here. But that is a nice big box, right? And you can hold it nicely, and I'm going to take it out, and we're going to take a look at the box. This also came with the packaging. I like that. And we're going to talk about some of these other features, accessories, because there's only one thing for right now. There's only one thing I don't like. Okay, so here's the box. Very cool. They're great, right? See, your Frosted Flakes of Corn by Kellogg's. Is that what it says? I'm trying to get exactly what that thing says right there. They're great of corn by... Hold on, I need to see what that is. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I'm not sure exactly what that says. I can't really make that out. Was of corn or whatever. You can find yourself a Frosted Flakes box, see if it still has something like that on there. See if this is like the 80s style or whatever. But, man, so cool. They changed Tony. I don't know, man. I don't know if I've seen a new Tony the Tiger, but I definitely don't want to see like a new age Tony. This guy is just, he's timeless. He doesn't need to change. But he has some stuff on the back showing you all the different things you can do. I was always like interested in putting fruit in my cereal as well. Like, man, it looks so cool to have fruit in your cereal. Look at that. More Tony fun. And this looks like a new age Tony the Tiger Frosted Flakes because it has a QR code. Like, we didn't have that back then. There we go. That's nice on the side. Well built, sturdy box. It's not flimsy. It's not like that Hasbro deal where you have to fold the box together. And that cereal box with the, oh man, what's the name of that dude? That Sky dude with the rocket. He comes with the cereal box because he was one of those figures that you can mail in to get sent out to you. Yeah, that right there. And then it has the little unreadable nutrition facts. Of course, this stuff, I believe, still has bioengineered food ingredient inside of it. So I haven't eaten Frosted Flakes and none of the stuff that I mentioned in a long time. Okay, so there's that, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing there. Let's take a look at something else. I want to show you the box, man. The box, I didn't show you all of the stuff with the box. On the box, it gives you the same kind of deal like the cereal box, but instead of nutrition facts, it gives you action figure facts, which is a nice touch, man. That's really nice. And then all the stuff that comes in the packaging, but of course you can always just open the flap and see, but you see all the stuff that's supposed to be in there. So in case somebody does some skullduggish activity and opens the package and takes some of this stuff out, you say, hey, look at the box. It tells you I'm supposed to have all of these hands, all of this, and then inside the box you can say, hey, they don't have it. So give me a discount, give me my money back, or replace my order. Here's the barcode to help you out just in case. See if you can find it in your local Target or what have you. See if they can find it in the back, whatever. But like I said, I found this at my local, and I have not seen it anywhere else. Okay, let's take a look. We got the basketball, of course, the classic Tony basketball being on his finger, twisting around. Then we've got the finger holding, the finger that holds the basketball. Boom. And yeah, you can twist it around, but you don't need to because you have this whirly effect here that makes it look like it's spinning. There you go. Tony spinning the ball on his finger. Of course, we all wanted to do that. Who didn't want to spin the ball on their finger? See, watching the Harlem Globetrotters and all these other folks that were doing these basketball tricks. This right here has got the basketball holding hand, so in case he wants to do an Allen Iverson crossover or, you know, the Professor crossover. You know the Professor. Watch YouTube. There's that guy who's challenging folks in the court. The Professor. He's got amazing handles. Or he's just holding a ball. Whatever it is, man. Hand big enough the palm of basketball. His claws can come into play and pierce it. But, you know, there's Tony right there holding the basketball. Then we got their great finger and the thumbs up. You got to have the thumbs up. So he would definitely have the thumbs up when I pose him. and display him, because he like I said, he instilled confidence in you. He was that dude. You can do it. So, and that was something that stayed with me. Now, here's the thing I do not like, and I'm going to see if I can fix this here on this video. Here's the bowl, and here's the cereal. But what does this look like? I said this once before when I first saw it. I said, this does not look like Frosted Flakes. It does not look like cereal at all. It looks like a bowl of mac and cheese. And all Jada had to do was put some white highlights in here. Just some white highlights. That's all they had to do. Really. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to see if I can make this right here on camera look a little better. So I'm going to grab something. I'm going to grab a little piece of chalk. And I'm going to see how this can work. And just putting just a little highlight right here and just see if it can make it just a little bit better. Maybe. I mean, from the light, you can see that it's, shining on it, but it's not, you take this out the light, it's going to look like some mac and cheese. Regardless, it looks like mac and cheese. A big bowl of it, too. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I did a little bit. The concept is understandable. You can understand the concept. But if you look at it now, you can see that it has a little whiter stuff in there, right? So it looks a little bit better. But if you were to get like a white pen or something to highlight it or whatever, it will look a whole lot better. Maybe the chalk that I have is maybe not as white as it could be. But either way, you see, it looks like, Parmesan cheese put on, honestly, when you see this. But you understand the concept. It looks way better now. It looks like from afar, or not too far, but it looks like it has some type of white in there to where, hey, is that cereal, whatever? I mean, it's a big chunk of orange plastic. So you would definitely have to get kind of strategic and draw some lines, some very visible white lines in there to make it look like an actual bowl of cereal, right? So that's the only drawback I have. It's a small nitpick because it's a cool idea to have the bowl, but if you're not going to make it look like cereal, what's the point? You understand? I mean, we like Jada, but you got to hold him to the fire too. Like, Jada, come on now. This don't look like a bowl of cereal here. Okay, it looks like some mac and cheese. And from what I just did, as you can see now, it looks like, I just sprinkled some extra Parmesan on top of it. But, that's exactly what we need, though. We need like some white highlights. I don't have a white pen or whatever. So I'm just trying something different here. And maybe we can like smooth it out or brush it or something. I don't know. We just need more white in this. So you can customize this the best way you can to make it look like it's a bowl of cereal. Right? And of course, the light is not doing it that much justice anyway, because it's not as a big, boisterous white. But anyway, we'll take that and put that down. And what else do we got to look at? I think that's it. Now we can look at the figure itself. Okay, good old Tony. Oh, man, look at this. He's got a nice little ascot there. You can untie it, retie it. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You can take his head off per Jada. I know you can, but I'm not going to take his head off. I saw somebody do that. Like, I don't need to take Tony's head off. Nobody needs to share this head or this body. We're good. What's the articulation like? Ooh. Not expecting that much from Tony. He's got big shoulders. He just, looked like that, showing that you are a very talented individual. You can do it. You are great. Oh, man. And of course, it piggyback off, watching Rocky or whatever, you got the eye of the tiger. That's just the popular thing, having the tiger. The tiger in you. Brings out the tiger in you. It was such a perfect mascot for this. Frosted Flakes. Oh, man. Okay. All right. So definitely double jointed, but I'm going to have to work with that because it's the... Okay, let me just take his hand off. Try it that way. See if I can... heat it up. I don't know. Don't like that. Come on, man. Move on this video. Come on, move. I can't do it. It's so close. I hate it when you can't move it like you really want to. Let's take that off because you're definitely going to change that off to put this other hand on. Dude, I can't see why. There we go. Oh, man, that's wild. See, it's not that much room, but it moves. Boom. There you go. There's the double jointed. It's not much, but you just got to be patient as you apply the right amount of pressure right here. And boom, there we go. Oh, wow. There. All right, now we're good. We got a good moving Tony. Sweet. Let's give him some hands. Let's give him some hands. Yes. Boom. All right, so we got that, and we're going to definitely put the basketball on there. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's the left hand. Cool. Torso can't go that far down. You weren't really expecting to. Big torso, like big, right? Can't go that far back. Tail articulates nicely. Can't kick that far up, but I mean, actually can kick that far up per his body. Hey, step. I saw on AliExpress I can get me a Tigger figure. I'm like, I don't know if I want to get Tigger. Matter of fact, on AliExpress I saw I can get Stitch, and then as soon as the tariff thing hit, all of a sudden the thing disappeared. Like, God dang, what happened? So, who knows? Maybe it'll come back. What else can twist? This, the torso can twist, or not the torso, the bottom half can twist. Beautiful. And of course, like I said, the head can move, and there. That's really, oh, there we go. We can go this far. We just can't go that far up because, there we go. Okay. Because he got big shoulders. But that's it, man. That's good. Good reach. Spread that torso. Spread the arms back. Man, look. You can't tell me this ain't cool. You can't tell me that ain't cool. Got the nice little pads, paw pads. The paint apps is amazing. Oh, dude, they did a good job on this. They did an excellent job on the figure, okay? The only caveat was the mac and cheese. They gave him a bowl of mac and cheese. That's it. But everything looks good. The face, everything. Really, really solid. Absolutely solid. I recommend this wholeheartedly. All right? So what are we doing? We're going to put the basketball on. Then we're going to bring somebody else out that would typically be in a Tony the Tiger commercial. Let me see what else we got. Yeah. And let's see, does his tail. His tail can definitely help balance, so you'll definitely want to use that. This platform's not going to do it justice for real, but you just lean him back some. Boom, there it is. He's got the finger up. Let's see. Bend it a little bit more. Can't go too far because his bicep is big. And there's Tony. He is, bam. Okay, that looks a whole lot better. There. All right. And then we put the whole spinny thing on there. And then we're going to bring out somebody who can use a little can-do attitude. And I'll show you what I mean after I get this going. There we go. All right, let's get this out the way and have him be here. And then we're going to use the thumb. Yes, sir. Shoot. That's so cool. God dang, that's cool. And there you go. And, oh, you see? You see? Right down there. It looks like it might have some milk in it. Maybe. Maybe not. You see how it can work? And this, no. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the bowl, but I definitely got to have this. All right. So we're going to move this over here. And we're going to bring out somebody else. All right. So we're going to bring out none other than LeBron James. Yes, I know it's LeBron. That's a Tyler Perry joke. Came from, was it Brown? LeBron James. LeBron James. He was definitely somebody that would show up in a Frosted Flakes commercial. All right? Now, this is from the starting lineup series from Hasbro. And the starting lineup series was pretty much a bust, a huge bust. You saw all the rest of the figures at Ollie's, except for Steph Curry. I never saw him. If I see him today, I would get him. But you didn't see anybody else. You definitely didn't see LeBron. And I got this guy back when he was on Hasbro Pulse. And yes. I paid too much. I did. I thought maybe this was going to be something really, really special. Really, really sought after, really expensive. And maybe it will be. I still have the packaging and everything. I didn't even get a chance to redeem the digital card. I tried to do that, and it didn't work out. They didn't have good instructions. It wasn't really thought out too well. I do have the rims, though. I got the Ollies and I got those basketball courts. Got 2 of those. And some of the other figures. But yes, nevertheless, not about him. But yeah, he's definitely somebody who would appear on a Tony the Tiger advertisement, Frosted Flakes commercial. And Tony would be looking at LeBron saying, you have the ability to not flop. It is in you to be great. You don't have to flop. Okay? That's what you can do. No flopping. And LeBron be like, sure, okay. But it's still flop anyway. And then all of a sudden have some type of beef with Stephen A. Smith. But yeah, there we go. So he would be on a, yeah, his neck does look a little weird, doesn't it? What is that? Why is his neck like that? I've never looked at this guy before. I mean, is that the back of his neck? Is that, wait a minute. Gotta twist this thing around. There we go. Weird. Boy, that was wild. But that's how he stands. He stands, letting his feet to the side a little bit. You have this bowl right here. And then it's weird. Okay, there we go. And then somebody else that's got to show up, you know, he's got to show up and say, congratulations for coming in. And here we go with Chester Cheetah. Hey, it ain't easy being cheesy. And I see you got a bowl of cheese there. And like, no, it's not a bowl of mac and cheese. It's a bowl of Frosted Flakes. It looks to me like a bowl of cheese. No, it's and see Tony like, I can't with you, Chester. It's not, okay? It's not a bowl of mac and cheese. It is my Frosted Flakes. Trying to fool me, but you can't fool me. I know all about the cheese. And that's a bowl of mac and cheese right there. No, it's not. It's not a bowl of mac and cheese. It is, you see the white in it? Look like Parmesan to me. It's not Parmesan. It's cheese. I mean, it's not. Dang it, you got me. Okay? It's milk. Okay? It's supposed to look like it was on the box. See? Like, nah, that look like milk there, buddy. And it's got strawberries. That ain't got no strawberries. That look like Parmesan cheese. On some mac and cheese. Big bowl of it too, baby. Like, oh, Chester, I can't with you. Just stand here and pose and look good. All right, baby. Because I tell you, it ain't easy being cheesy. And there you go. Chester Cheetah, the cool cat, with the inspirational cat, inspirational speaker, Tony. And then you got LeBron over there saying, I don't flop that much. But you do. But anyway. That is it, man. This is so cool. I don't really need to put anything else in. I mean, let's just do this. I mean, it's Tony the Tiger. Let's just do it. Let's go ahead and put on. Where's my swirly effect? Hold up. Oh, we gotta find a swirly effect. Anyway, we're gonna put the other hand on. All right, so here we are. We got Tony looking like he's playing a game of one-on-one with Lebanon, and Tony's like, all right, I got him. He's calling some plays, maybe. Maybe just the Cheetah's on the other side. Who knows what's about to happen? So Tony is like he's top heavy. Okay, I'm just let you know he's top heavy. So if you got him posed like this, you know, put all feet down and use that tail. But having him like this is gonna do that. So you want to keep him up is like, you know, sort of leaning forward, but not really. So he's about to blow past him. He's about to blow past Lebanon, and then he's like, oh, what happened? And Lebanon's like, what? He's doing, looking at the ref like, what? And like I didn't touch you. Like I told you, you don't have to do this no more. You are great. You don't have to, you don't have to. There it is. He's pointing at him like, ref. He's like, ref, did you see it? Like, I didn't touch him. I wasn't nowhere near him. I didn't do nothing to him. And he's like, come on, ref, come on. And I'm like, what? Dude, I could have sworn we just had the conversation about you being great. You don't have to flop no more. Here, get a bowl of Frosted Flakes, man. Here, we just went through this. Why did you do that? And here comes Chester Cheetah like, nah. See, he wasn't eating Frosted Flakes. Looked like he been eating some of that mac and cheese right there. It's not mac and cheese. It's Frosted Flakes. can't fool this cat. I'm all about the cheesy, baby. It ain't easy being cheesy, but I got it on lock. And that there's some mac and cheese with some Parmesan on it. And he done had himself a bowl. I'll just let myself on out. And there you go. So LeBron still flopping. He had a bowl of mac and cheese or whatever. Didn't even eat it. He just still flopping. So, you know, he still got some work to do. So let's go ahead and get LeBron out of here. He got his ankle all twisted. Get out of here, LeBron. What you doing? So, yeah, here, Tony the Tiger, here with that good old basketball pose, ready to do that nice little crossover. And there he is with his bowl of Frosted Flakes, with his box of Frosted Flakes. And I will put the swirly on, but he's not going to swirl it in his hand. But that's it. That's really all that needs to be put on Tony. Now, if you want to put this box in his hand, that paint will rub off on that white. So, yeah, if you want to have him pose with it, just don't keep pulling it in and out, because that paint will come off the white, because it's a thick box. It's a thick one. It's not, it doesn't give. And the only giving you will have will be with the hard plastic of the hand if you heat it up or something. But that's really it. So there we go. Tony the Tiger. I have fun. I'm having fun with this figure. I will have more fun with this figure, especially since we got a cool cat like Chester Cheetah over here, partner with his buddy Tony the Tiger from that time period, or any time period, honestly. Chester Cheetah is still cool. And Tony is just, he done, you know, we don't see much of Tony anymore. Like, it's these commercials, man. I don't know, man. You know, but you go in the gas station, you see Chester. You know, you go into the store and some of the chip aisle, whatever, you see Chester more than you see Tony. So it's good to see Tony again, right? There we go. The cool cats of our generation. And I hope we get more of these from Jada. I really do. So this is really cool. Tony and Chester. What a duo, right? And Chester just going to keep giving Tony flack about that bowl of mac and cheese right there. Cheesy. All right, that's the end of the video. And I have fun with this. This is cool. I hope you get it and have fun too, because it's worth it. It really is worth it. So have fun collecting, folks, because collecting is fun. Later days.